A preseason game is supposed to be about evaluation, about seeing who has what it takes. But sometimes a single moment happens that makes football feel completely secondary. On the first play of the fourth quarter in Atlanta, the entire stadium fell silent. Lions safety Morice Norris went down with a scary injury, and for what felt like an eternity, the only thing that mattered was his well-being. The sight of the players from both teams kneeling together was a powerful reminder of the risks these athletes take every time they step on the field. We're going to break down that moment, what it meant, and the incredible class shown by both organizations. Beyond that sobering moment, there was still a football game played. The contest was ultimately suspended with the Lions leading 17-10, though it won't be recorded as an official win. This game, though shortened, still gave us a ton of information. We got a hard look at the backup quarterback battle. We saw rookies make game-changing plays, and we saw a defensive unit that looks disciplined and deep. This wasn't just a meaningless exhibition. It was our first real glimpse into the DNA of this 2025 Detroit Lions team. So today we're covering it all: the key offensive performances, defensive dominance, and the strategic coaching decisions that shaped the action. Let's start with the moment that will define the game. What do you think about this injury with Morice Norris?
Man, that was crazy. I mean, I've never seen nothing like it. I mean, we've seen injuries through football, but not to the point where they ended a game, you know? I mean, this was like something that wouldn't, I don't think this has ever been done. If it has, I don't remember.
I mean, not in preseason, but we had an injury with Hamlin out of Buffalo, and they stopped the game.
Hey,
DeMar Hamlin.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to say it happened twice in 23, but it's always scary when it happens. Yeah.
I mean, you just can't. You know, you just like they got together, like they just showing like, hey, we're human too. You know,
right.
I mean. At the end of the day, we still friends and family, and they showed that on both sides. And you know, they got together for a fallen brother. There's no difference. There's no difference there when people go to the army or go to the service. You know, this is what you sign up for. Injuries happen.
Right.
You know, you may not come home after a war. You know, I mean. Football, you may get injured. It may be something that you can recover from. It may not, but this is a dangerous game.
Absolutely. So for those of you who, may or may not have witnessed what took place, it was a routine play, nothing out of the ordinary. Norris tried to tackle their rookie running back, and his leg hit his head, and his head snapped back. He fell to the ground immediately. Medical staff went out, and it was you could hear a pin drop in the stadium.
Yes.
I was at home watching in the living room, and I'm eating, and I actually missed the play as it happened, and I turned around and I'm like, uh-oh, what's going on? Who's down? And initially you don't think it's anything that serious because, players get hurt all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this was different. I like the fact that the coaches decided to stop the game. I like the fact that the players joined hands and they had their prayer circle going and they were there to support each other. Dan Campbell even mentioned that it was a class act from head coach Raheem Morris to agree to just let the clock run out. We'll just call it right here. It was unfortunate, but the good news is that he's talking. He's back home. He said it's all good. So I want to personally send my well wishes to the brother because as much as we joke on this podcast, we don't want to see anybody get hurt.
Oh, never that. And I mean, it was horrific for the
absolutely
simple fact that they didn't even want to show the replay of it because I know when the incident happened, I even was like, I'm like, what happened? I mean, like I was watching it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what happened? You know, and they was like, well, it was so horrific that, you know, they decided not to, you know, show a replay of it. And I'm like, man, I'm looking on TikTok, like I know somebody put this on there, you know, to see exactly, you know, what happened. And sure enough, somebody had it on there. I was like, wow, it was bad.
Yeah.
So after the game, they actually, through the news part of it, they actually showed it. It was pretty bad. It was a scary, you know, I was like my heart dropped from seeing that, you know, from, you know, I know how bad injury can be, you know, that, you know, so I was like, oh man, I hope he all right. You know, like you said, we joke all the time, but we don't wish hurt or death or anything like that for any of these players.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I'm glad he's home. We'll keep you guys updated through the podcast on, you know, what's going on with him. We had some other updates from the injury news since the last time we were together. We lost our corner Rakestraw for the season. This one, reading the news is not what annoyed me on this one. What annoyed me was the fact that our fans can be ruthless. Now, yes, in previous episodes, we've talked about, okay, you can only give a guy so many chances. If he's out, we need you to be here. We need you to be on the field for you to be effective. And if you're constantly hurt, then we can't really use you, right? Mm-hmm. But to read that article that I read where they said it's a second-year player, a second-year corner, and he's out for the season, and the fact that he had to get out on social media and say stay out of his DMs, telling him that he's going to be cut, is despicable. This dude, he's a second-year player. We've taken chances on so many injured players. We've given so many injured players chance after chance, at 3 and 4 chances to bounce back from injury. Mm-hmm. He took an unfortunate injury to his shoulder, and during the time where he's looking to be encouraged and he doesn't have that security that other NFL players may have as far as, you know, their contract and whatnot. And you guys are going in this DM saying you're about to get cut. You're about to get cut. You guys are despicable. Right. Like that pissed me off. It's uncalled for. Like, I get it. It's a business. Dude, it's a second-year player. And it took an unfortunate turn to get in his.
It's no different as, you know, somebody know that you ain't doing good at work, so you know you on your way out.
Yeah,
you know they about to let you go, and you don't want to hear that.
This is a new guy, especially if you're the new guy. Now, if you're a vet and you messing up, and it's like, hey man, you know better or whatever. But this is a new guy. He's trying to get his feet up under him. He just bounced back from his hamstring injury last year. He's trying to get it going, and then boom, he gets a shoulder injury. Lay off with the whole you're about to get cut. It's that I don't know why that was so triggering to me, but that got to me.
Because they shouldn't have said it. It's wrong. Wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? He injured already, so you know it ain't like if you got injured at work, you know after your injury up, you can go back to work.
Yeah. He
having injuries, you know, and this say if he do get cut, it would be hard for him to get picked up again because, like, man, he kind of injury prone, you know. So that I know that's running through his head. Nobody don't want to read that. Yeah. Stay out my man DMs.
Stay out his DMs. If you want to leave comments and you want to talk about it on your blog or your podcast, cool. But to directly go at a man in his DMs that's crazy. I won't say what kind of energy that's giving because, you know, this is going to be posted live, but y'all know what kind of y'all know what kind of y'all know what kind of energy that's giving. But so in other news, we had another hooker sighting.
Yeah,
it was a bad hooker sighting.
It was bad. I told you. That's all I'm gonna say.
I was so confident that with him playing with the second string, I'm like, it's going to be a better showing. He's going to do better. He's going to win the competition. I'm not even going to blame the fact that the O-line blew quite a few blocks that, destroyed some plays because they did. You got to secure the ball.
Exactly.
I don't care what's going on. You got to secure the ball. That was the first thing that Dan Campbell said with the special teams fumble. And, what I'm saying, in the loss of the ball, he's like, if you can't secure the ball, you can't stay on the team. Come on, bro. Like,
you get paid to hold the ball.
Yeah. You
don't get paid to drop it.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Like, Kyle Allen won.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a competition anymore, in my opinion.
Yeah, I know.
2 fumbles is unacceptable.
Look, go ahead, talk it, because I said Hooker. You want to see a Hooker go on Michigan Ave? Hey, go back to some of that. Go back a couple of recordings ago, but this is it. You trying for this spot and you messing up.
Yeah. I mean, the offense, we didn't really get anything done with Hooker out there, and then Kyle Allen comes in and he takes over, and Tesla gets his first touchdown. You know what I'm saying? We get a 68-yard reception from Jackson Meeks. He's coming in, taking advantage of the fact that he's getting some extra snaps because we don't have Lovett out there right now. It looked like a totally different offense.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's safe to say it.
And he comfortable with throwing the ball.
Yeah.
He's not doing short. He's not trying to throw short pass. He is like, okay, 30-yard, 40-yard. Hey, look, bam, I'm going for this. You look open. I'm about to thread the needle. He was doing his thing.
Yeah. And I feel like Hendon Hooker is either like, I'm looking short first, run second. I might throw deep, but then I feel like his deeper passes, he sets his receivers up to get blasted.
Mm-hmm.
So as a former receiver, I'm thinking I'd rather have Kyle Allen, throw me the ball too. I don't want you to set me up in between a corner and a safety and you hanging the ball out there.
Injuries happen.
Yeah, I think the competition is over.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I 100% agree, but we'll see.
Yeah,
because they got one more, right?
I feel like we saw. We got 2 more. 2 more.
I thought they only did 3. They went to 3.
We had a Hall of Fame game though, so we get 4. Whoever gets the Hall of Fame game gets 4.
Okay.
So we have 2 more, and we will be in attendance when they play the Dolphins this upcoming Saturday. So we'll get to see it live in person and watch Hookers fall. But real quick before we get off into the defense, I want to hear from you. What was your biggest offensive takeaway from this game? Are you sold on Kyle Allen being the QB2? How excited are you about Isaac Tesla? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And if you're enjoying this analysis, please hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of our breakdowns this season. This is going to be something that we've rarely said in this podcast. The backup defensive line looked dominant. Just had to let that marinate. They look dominant. All offseason, we've been talking about edge rushers. We got to get some more edge rushers. Bring Smith back. Not to say that I don't still want him to come back. He can still come back. But Muhammad and Nate Lynn look pretty damn good. Were you able to like zone in on their play?
A lot of it. I mean, like I said, it started off shaky, so I wasn't like hardcore into the game as much as I wanted to be, but then they started picking up a little bit. And I was like, okay, here we go. There was some nice hits and blocks, and I'm like, this is what I want to see. When they play like crap, I lose interest real quick. Come on, blood pressure can't take it.
I ain't gonna spit my coffee on the mic.
Hey, look, that's gonna be my saying the whole season. My blood pressure.
Because my blood pressure can't take it.
I'm telling you.
No, I didn't see that play, and you know why.
All right, there it is. Because the only thing I'll be like, you know why I couldn't watch it, right? And you can just hit it with your blood pressure. I know, bro. I know.
Yes.
But no, really, though. I mean, we always want to see our team do good, but they started off like last week for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, man, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, we was texting the beginning of the game, so I was like, man, here we go again.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the DNs look good, though. I mean, Tyleek Williams, he got his feet wet a little bit. He was able to hold his blocks and stop some runs. Your homeboy. I can't say anything negative about him.
I'm telling you.
Broderick Martin.
Where's his playing card at? Where's his playing card at?
Not the damn playing card. He collapsed the pocket and forced pressure. He had a run stop for a loss. He also drew a roughing the passer. But you know what? I'm personally not mad at the roughing the passer because it shows that you're trying. And I like the effort. So I have nothing negative to say about Broderick Martin this episode.
But
good job.
After he did that roughing the pass, I was like, man, here we go. I was waiting for you to hit me up.
Nope.
I was literally looking at my phone like,
you waiting on that text, right?
I was waiting on it. I like, did he fall asleep?
Nope. I'm like, he's playing hard. I don't have an issue with it. We can clean that up in the season, but at least you're doing something. You know what I'm saying? You're getting there. You're not getting pushed out of plays, and so I don't have anything negative to say about Broderick Martin this week.
Yeah,
good job,
right,
good job,
right.
Martin. Look at that.
I know it because when I called him and we was talking.
Tell him. Mav said he did a pretty damn good job this week. Bravo.
Remember, I've always been on your side. If you're watching this, remember, I always been on your side. You can send your tickets to.
I've always been on the side of truth. So,
Yeah.
You either got it or you don't.
Yeah. When he sent me some passes.
I ain't gonna ask for him. Be like, hey, you send them passes. Enjoy the game. Speaking of defense, while we're still on defense, the linebacker play. Grant Stewart was all over the field.
Yeah,
I love the pickup. I love the pickup. No, you can't return kicks for us, but you can definitely play linebacker whenever we need you on the field. Yes, he was. Yes. I mean, he was keeping up with the running back side of the backfield. He keeping up with receivers. He knocked the ball loose. He's hitting. He's very aggressive, filling the holes. And Zach Cunningham, same thing. There was a run up the middle. Zach met him right there at the line. Like, nah, you're not going nowhere. The linebackers played very well. Like I enjoyed watching the defensive side. Obviously, this game more so than the offense because we had Hendon out there in the beginning, and then Kyle came out. But they played very well. Mm-hmm. That was an exciting thing to watch. I knew Stewart ran like a 4.5 coming into the league, but to see him keep up with people down the field I was like, yo, is that our linebacker? Yeah. So I'm excited. That was a good pickup. I'm excited about watching him play a little bit more this season. Obviously, Rock Yassin, he's playing good. They had him at safety. He's solid. We already know he's on the team. So, got a chance to look at some of the corners.
Wait a minute. What did you think of that hit that Reynolds took from Atlanta?
Ooh, I need to pull that up. When what quarter was that?
Second.
What hit? Second quarter?
Yeah, man, he got blasted.
I don't know if I remember that hit. I don't know if I remember that hit. Do you know who hit him?
Shoot, I'm trying to look.
I don't remember who hit him.
Yep, it was. I know it was in the second quarter. Damn, I can't even find out who hit him now. But
yeah, I don't remember I don't remember that hit.
Yeah. If you get a chance, look at that hit. You'll see. Like, wow.
Okay. Yeah, I have to go back.
For a minute, I didn't think he was gonna get up, but he shook it off. I was like, oh, here we go, another injury.
Yeah, I totally missed that. I didn't see it. I saw that the Falcons DN was, I feel like they schemed against the rookies with Pearson Walker, but then it just allowed the other for the Lions. I feel like they made sure that they schemed against Jalen Walker and Pierce to make sure that they didn't really get off in this game. But then what's his name? Arnold Abikute. I can't pronounce his last name. He had some dominant plays. He had some dominant plays against the Lions. So I don't know if I should chalk that up to how they were like scheming against him, or if I should chalk that up to him being that good. But I don't even like to talk about the Falcons defense, because both of those players, I would have taken either. And for both of them to end up on the Falcons, it hurt my heart. So, but what can you do? But the corner play, what'd you think about the corner play? I feel like Eric Hallett he kept getting beat on quick slants for first downs, like all game. And then he gave up the fade touchdown. He drew a pass interference flag, and he missed a tackle in the flat. I feel like he probably had the worst night out of all of the corners.
Dang.
And that's just going back and watching play by play, what each person was doing, because I was trying to watch. When I watch the film, every time I watch it, I watch a different group. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to watch these plays and I'm going to focus on the D-line, and I'm going to watch these plays, I'm going to focus on the linebackers. And it was pretty glaring that he had a pretty bad night. So it's just one game, but that's pretty bad. That's all I got for the defense. I think overall everybody played great except for the secondary. And then, like I said, with the offense, we had some missed blocks. Hooker didn't do so well.
Man, done.
But Tesla is proving to be that's our number 3, man. He's starting.
You think so?
Yeah, he's got to start. He's got to start. Who you gonna start? You gonna start Tim Patrick? Tesla got to start. That's our number 3. Immediately. That's our number 3. That's our number 3.
Oh yeah, he's looking nice.
Well, so that's it's a good evaluation. It was a short evaluation because it was a shortened game, but those were the key things that I saw. Is there anything that you saw that was alarming to you, or some things that you want to highlight?
Really, because the game, it really became a blur after that injury, man. I really was kind of shooken up over it. So
yeah.
I know it was just preseason, but not getting in my personal life, but how he didn't move, it just kind of set me back. You know what I'm saying? When I got in my motorcycle accident, so and I went there with it, like. Like, wait a minute, so instantly my mind went somewhere else. So it was just like a scary kind of thing, but other than that, it was starting to be a good game.
Yeah
So it was what I wanted to see from the Lions, from how they ended the season last season, even though this is preseason. But I just didn't want to see what we seen the last game.
Yeah.
Because I know we've been talking about this. Football season is here. I want our football season to be great. I don't want the old Lions back. I want them to keep that same energy they left with last season.
Yeah. Wow. All right.
So what you got out of it?
The main takeaways from this game is Kyle Allen has established himself as the clear front runner for backup QB.
Mm-hmm.
Isaac Tesla has shown that he's a legitimate playmaker. You know, it's not just the training camp stories and the stories we've been hearing about, hey, he's doing good. Like, I think he's going to start. And for the first time in months, we can say that the Lions' defensive depth is for real. Like, they played disciplined, physical, and they were dominant. We got to clean up some of the corner play, but those aren't the starters anyway. But I like the fact that we saw the backup D-line and the linebackers playing very dominant, and the safeties as well. So those are my takeaways from the game. Ultimately, this game will be remembered for the scary injury to Morice Norris and the classy response from both organizations. But I feel like as the Lions move forward, they have new clarity on their roster and a profound sense of gratitude for the positive news about their teammate. So that's what I got out of it. So, but for you guys watching, what do you think is the ceiling for what do you think the ceiling for the Lions team is? Let me know your predictions in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in, and if you enjoyed it, make sure you are subscribed for more analysis all season long. We'll see you in the next one.